With pro bono, I know I'm going into court, standing on the side of right every single time. And when you win those cases, when you win those victories, you don't forget them. Our law firm started in 1996 with 4 partners and a dream. And as we were so busy growing, pro bono just was not at the forefront of our firm's ambitions.
We just became involved with pro bono work in the last several years because of Patty Lee. She came to our partners meeting and asked if she could get the support from the partners in doing more pro bono work. And after we left the meeting, we just didn't know to what extent that would involve.
To meet Patty, she's a remarkable person, and she said, you know, our firm needs to do more, and I'm going to do more. But first of all, she asked, what do you need? And we mentioned that we have an awfully hard time finding pro bono help for victims of domestic violence. And despite that, she said, well, that's what we'll adopt.
So she asked not only every partner, but every associate in this law firm if they would take at least one pro bono case, and in many instances, several.
So in 2012, the law firm of Hutchison and Steffen took 47 cases. And as we called to thank Patty Lee, she said, oh, we'll take 10 more.
She not only utilizes her skills and talents for her own dedication to pro bono, but what she's done is she's co-opted one of the most established and largest firms here in Clark County to jump in full swing, take on signature projects, has got attorneys from the most junior to the most senior participating firm-wide, and has really made it part of the firm's culture.
If I could dedicate this award to Eleanor Dockler, who was my pro bono client and probably the single most important pro bono client I've ever had in terms of making an impact on my life. Eleanor lost her son in the Iraq War, and when she went to ask the military to send the body here to Nevada, she learned quite suddenly that the body had already been shipped to his father in California. And Nicholas was raised here in Nevada, and she didn't understand why. There was an eldest senior policy in place with the Marines at the time, which stated that if a cadet died in combat and did not check a box where he wanted his body to go, it would automatically go to the older of the 2 parents. So the body was shipped to the dad, and Eleanor was not having it. And unfortunately, Eleanor unexpectedly got lung cancer last year, and I went to see her in hospice, and we had fought the fight, and she'd won the fight. She just held my hand and smiled, and then she said, we did it. We made a difference. And it was just profoundly touching, moving, humbling, inspiring, all of those things that this mother had dedicated the last few years of her life, fighting for a cause that she really believed in and won. And I got to be a part of that.
Patty should be singled out for this most distinguished ABA award for her amazing leadership in inspiring others to do pro bono, as well as her unwavering commitment to all of our clients. She does it all. We are so incredibly proud in Nevada to have our first ABA Pro Bono Award winner, and no one deserves it more than Patty Lee.